temper was a few sizes too big, her curves were still just as prominent. Plus, Shantae knew her sister because despite the circumstances, only Reagan had a sway like she was strutting on a catwalk and a slight smirk that was so subtle, Shantae only knew it was there from the little sexy dimple winking at her cheek. Shantae could only shake her head as Reagan headed toward her. It was clear she wasn't taking this latest arrest any more seriously than the first 6. The girl was young, reckless, and in more ways than their 5-year age difference could justify. "I didn't know you were coming," Reagan said, sliding in the chair across the table. "Of course you did. I told you I would." Reagan shrugged absently, as if those words meant nothing. "Still," she said, "figured you would change your mind. Well, do you want me to leave?" Another shrug, this time accompanied with a slight eye roll. Funny how she was the one that got herself in the situation, and yet she had the nerve to be frustrated. "I don't know why you got an attitude with me," Shantae said, nodding toward the handcuffs binding her sister's wrists. "This is nobody's fault but your own." "Oh, so now you're trying to lecture somebody? I thought you had my back." "I'm here, ain't I?" Reagan pursed her lips, unable to argue with that comment. She sighed and lowered her eyes. "Yeah," she murmured. Brief silence stretched between them, and for a moment, all that could be heard were the hushed voices of surrounding inmates and their visitors. Another chill had Shantae shivering in her damp attire. "So what happened this time?" Shantae asked when her sister made no move to speak. "Just stupid shit." Shantae could only stare in disbelief. She wondered if it was stupid shit when Reagan had written all those bad checks before, or stupid shit when she'd been booked on credit card fraud after opening up a ton of them in their mama's name. Or maybe she considered the time she forged their dad's signature to refinance the house stupid shit. It was all minor to her, and her spending a few weeks or a few months in jail was only a temporary inconvenience. "So what you been up to, sis?" Reagan's lips lifted into a mischievous smirk. "Nothing, just work." "Oh yeah? What do you do now?" Shantae lifted a brow, partially because she knew Reagan was really trying to get an idea of how much money she was making. Baby sis couldn't care less if she was selling drugs, hair, or life insurance, as long as the funds were flowing. "Banking," she answered. "Ah, shit now, I see you." Reagan's eyes lit up like a kid on Christmas. "My sister doing big things now. Y'all hiring?" "Girl, whatever. I know you're not serious about a job." "Shit, I might be. I know you probably work with some fine-ass educated brothers." Reagan licked her lips dramatically. "Probably can convince me to get a legit job so I can get my head together." Shantae chuckled at the sexual innuendo. "Please, it's not even like that." "Oh yeah? I forgot. You still with old boy then, huh?" "Something like that." Shantae pictured the 3-carat princess-cut diamond engagement ring nestled in the side pocket of her purse, right next to her compact and hand sanitizer. Slight embarrassment had forced her to take it off any time she wasn't around her fiancé. As much as she hated not wearing it, it was much easier than facing the Inquisition. "Something like that?" Reagan echoed, narrowing her eyes in a questioning glare. "What the hell does that mean? You still with him or not? Which is it?" "Yes," Shantae said simply. "Oh yeah? I'm surprised you still hanging in there. You must have that good-ass comatose sex." Her eyes seemed to glint in obvious delight. Leave it to Reagan. Sex and money. That was all that mattered. "We are not even about to go there," Shantae said. Reagan shrugged. "I'm just saying it must be a reason he's still around. You and I both know he ain't the loyal type. Shit, he's probably worse than me, honestly." Shantae felt the sting of Reagan's accuracy and had to swallow a swell of